CR1 Green Card Guide, Living Abroad and Married to a U.S. Citizen. This video is for a foreign national who is married to a U.S. citizen and lives abroad. Here's the step-by-step process to getting a CR1 marriage green card. This process is also known as consular processing. Step 1. The U.S. citizen spouse files Form I-130, called the Petition for Alien Relative. The goal of this form is to prove a valid marriage exists. This step costs $535. Once you've completed your I-130 filing package, you'll mail it to the right USCIS address. Then, you'll get an official report notice in the mail from USCIS, usually within 2 weeks. If USCIS needs more info or documents to finish processing your application, they'll send you a request for evidence, known as an RFE, usually within 2 to 3 months. Step 2. The green card application. Because the green card applicant lives abroad, USCIS transfers the case to the National Visa Center, which is run by the State Department. The NVC's job is to gather all the forms and documents and decide whether the spouse is ready for an interview at a U.S. embassy or consulate abroad, known as consular processing. For spouses of U.S. citizens, the NVC starts processing your case immediately after receiving it from USCIS, and after 3 to 5 months, forwards the case to a U.S. embassy or consulate in the applicant's country of residence. Once you receive your case number from the NVC, the next step is to file the DS-261 form. This form tells the State Department how to contact you, and there's no fee for it. It can take up to 3 weeks for the NVC to process the DS-261. Next, you'll need to pay $445 online. Once the NVC processes your payment, you can file the DS-260 immigrant visa application online. Once you've submitted it, you'll print the confirmation page so you can bring it to your visa interview. Next, you'll need to submit your supporting documents to the NVC, including Form I-864, known as the Affidavit of Support. You'll either upload, email, or mail all the supporting documents to the NVC. The NVC may send you a checklist of missing documents, typically within 1 to 2 months. Once the NVC has everything they need, they'll typically make a decision within 3 to 5 months. Step 3. Pre-interview requirements. When the NVC is done processing your package, it transfers it over to the U.S. consulate in the applicant's home country. Before the applicant attends the green card interview, they must get a medical exam performed by a doctor approved by the State Department. The medical exam usually costs around $200, but it can be more. Once the exam is done, the doctor will give you a sealed envelope containing your exam results and vaccination records, which you must take with you to the interview. The applicant will then need to sign up for a biometrics appointment to have their fingerprints taken. Step 4. Interview and approval. The final big step in the application process is the interview. A spouse living overseas will attend the interview at a U.S. embassy or consulate in their home country after receiving an appointment notice with the exact time, date, and location. The sponsoring spouse does not need to attend the interview. If the consular officer is convinced that the marriage is real, they may approve your green card application on the spot. The spouse will then receive a visa stamp in their passport, allowing them to travel to the U.S. Next, you'll need to pay $220 for USCIS to create and mail the physical green card. The applicant usually receives the green card within 2 to 3 weeks after they arrive in the U.S. If you've been married for less than 2 years when the green card is approved, then it'll say CR1 for conditional green card. These green cards are only valid for 2 years. You'll then need to file another form to remove the conditions, giving USCIS one more chance to make sure that the marriage is real, and then get a permanent green card. If you've been married for more than 2 years when your green card is approved, then your green card will be marked IR1 for immediate relative green card. These green cards are valid for 10 years. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Boundless on YouTube. Thanks for watching.